Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180, 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 271 of the Daily 180, and today I want to talk about another C word. That C word is careful. Now, the reason that I want to use careful is because I'm on something of a crusade. Maybe crusade will be one as well. I'm on something of a crusade to get rid of the word critical thinking. The reason that I'm on a crusade to get away from that is because too often when we employ the term critical thinking, people are thinking that they're supposed to be they're supposed to be pulling things apart. They're supposed to be dissecting a problem and coming up with all the reasons why whatever is being presented to them does not work. I remember sitting with one of my students and they said, "Well, I'm a critical thinker, so this is why this is wrong." Because I'm always looking for the pieces of this that are going to fall apart. That's my job. I'm a critical thinker. And I'm like, you know what? To be a critical thinker is to think about things that are critical. It has its roots in the idea of giving critique, of looking at something and identifying strengths and weaknesses, areas for improvement, yes, but also identifying areas of strength, things that make it unique, that make it powerful, that make it stand out, and make it successful. And because this idea, at least in the society that I run, in the circles that I run, this idea of critical thinking has become so negative in its importance and its focus and its impact, I've decided, you know what, I'm not going to use the term critical thinking. I'm going to use the term careful thinking. I would rather think with care, being full of care about the process that's going on to make sure we make the right decision. Now, you might be saying to me, Todd, well, that's splitting hairs. How does that really help me in my life? Let me suggest an idea. When we are looking at making adjustments in the programs that we've got in our lives, the processes that we're running, and the things that we're trying to do to move ourselves forward, it can be very tempting to take a critical approach. In other words, identify all of the things that seem to be going wrong, all of the ways that it seems like we're not making progress. Instead, I encourage you to be careful in your thinking. In other words, identify areas of improvement, absolutely, but also identify those areas of strength. Identify those areas where you have had unique success, unique results that come only because of the efforts that you have taken, and celebrate those along the way. Another C word. There are lots of C words that can help us on our journey as we're trying to make progress. Today, as you're faced with problems and situations, if you find yourself thinking, I better be critical thinking about this, consider the idea of being a careful thinker and see if maybe that doesn't change the direction and the perspective that you take on that process. If this works for you, give us a thumbs up, give us a share. We'd love to have you join us for the rest of the journey. Give us a subscribe. We'll make sure that happens. In the meantime, my name is Todd Wente. This has been the Daily 180. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.